Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Jesus Day. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all take a ride with me. I'm on my way to take care of some business. Y'all take a ride with me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Jesus Day. Good morning. I can't really see y'all like that because I pay attention to the road. Good morning, everybody. Happy Jesus Day. I just want to talk to some people this morning, and I just want to let y'all know, for those of you all that are going through some things and you thinking about giving up, this is what I want you to know today. Before you give up, I want you to try God. Before you give up, I want you to try God. I say this because life can take a toll on you if you let it. But we got to learn that we got to rejoice even when it hurts. So you might be going through some things. You might be thinking that you can't take this no more. You want to give up. Before you give up, try God. Sometimes God put us through things not to hurt us, but to strengthen us. Because God knows the plans that He has for you. He takes us through what He takes us through. Because if we ever gonna come out as pure gold, we gotta be pressed. We gotta go through the crushing. We gotta go through a lot of pain in order for our purpose to be birthed. Everybody was created by God with a purpose. And because of the purpose that has to take place in our life, we have to go through some crushing. We have to go through some painless times, some painful, times. But they are not painless to God. They are purposeful. So God uses every ounce of pain to birth your purpose. So you wondering why is it so hard for you right now? It's because you set up for purpose. You wondering why you just can't win for losing seem like? It's because you are getting in alignment. Things are lining up with you, with God. You trying all you could do and you still feel like you ain't making it. You are making it. You just don't see it yet. Sometimes you gotta go through the dark places in life in order to be able to see the light, in order to be able to see the sun shining on the other side. I told y'all back here last week that even though you gotta go through some dark times and some dark days, God is still with you. God is still God. It's okay that if you have faced a moment in your life to where you feel like, is it ever gonna get better? God is with you in it and saying it is gonna be better. I just gotta take you through this so that when I get ready to show you why you had to go through what you had to go through, you'll rejoice when you see what I got for you. A lot of y'all are set up to be really blessed by God, but you're gonna have to face some difficulties in life. You're gonna have to go through some challenges in order to just to be able to get what God has for you. God has some major things in store for many of y'all. Many of y'all are entrepreneurs, and you just don't even know it. Many of y'all got a strong feeling within yourself that you know you're supposed to be doing way more, and you will be, but it's just gonna take time. God has to take us through the crushing times in our life just so that He can strengthen us for the road ahead. Many of y'all on y'all way to journeys that y'all just can't see right now. So before you think about giving up, I want you to try God some more. And I know this might sound, like why, or it might sound a little easier than said. I want you to try. I want you to hold on a little while longer. And I don't want you to get weary. Don't get weary in doing good. Continue to hold on because God got you. And He got something great for you. It's your character that God is working on that may be taking a little bit more longer than what you expected. Some of y'all been in seasons that you feel like you've been there far too long because you feel like, why God is still keeping me here? What is this? I'm glad you asked what was the purpose. The purpose is that God done called you to something greater and higher than what you could ever expect or think. So you got to go through what you got to go through. And it seems unbearable, but God knows your strength and He knows just the amount of pressure that it takes to bring what He put on the inside of you to come out of you. So you got to stay strong and you got to hang in there no matter if it hurts or not, no matter if it's unbearable, no matter if it's uncomfortable. Take Job for a change. When Job was in a season, Job lost everything. Or take me for example. I lost me and my kids' house in 2023. And me and my son, we have been homeless for 3 years. But look, through it all, I held on to God. I didn't give up. Even when I wanted to, I stayed faithful to God. And now it's coming to pass that me and my son, we're going to have us a place soon. And so, why did God take me and put me in homelessness? Because God wanted me to break the cycle and break generations from people that are homeless now to this day. So everything that you go through, God is setting you up, not so you could just be a blessing just to you and your family, but so you can be a blessing to other people. This is why you gotta go through what you gotta go through, and you gotta hang in there. It's okay to tell God that you're tired. You know how many times I done told God I was tired? Too many times to count on your hand. I done told God I was tired plenty of times. But God didn't ever take me out of it. And God ain't gonna take you out of it because He doing something great that you just can't see. But you gotta trust Him and you gotta hang in there with Him in order to be able to see it. I gotta hang in this situation right here just to strengthen people like you and other people. Just so that you know not to give up. That God is with you. God is gonna make you what He created you to be. And that's something that a lot of people can't understand. Some people want the blessings of God, but they don't want the crushing from God. Let me say that again. Some people want the blessings from God, but they don't want the crushing from God. Now, what you mean, woman of God? They don't want to go through nothing in order to get what God has for them. And sometimes your best that God saves for last, it has to deal with you going through the pressure and the crushing that you got to go through. So don't give up on God. Continue to hang in there with God and know that God got y'all. So don't give up. Keep trying God some more. Don't give up. Don't lose your faith. Don't throw in the towel. Because if you throw in the towel, you throw in the towel on a whole lot of more people that's coming up after you. Because you got something that they need. For everything that we go through, somebody else gonna need it. And I had to go through this situation with my son just so y'all could get what God needed me to give y'all. So hang in there. Don't give up. Continue to try God because He ain't gonna fail y'all. I know it for myself. I've been in this situation for 3 years. And I thank God. At first, it was a struggle. It was hard for me. I didn't understand it. I was a little bit mad at God. I questioned God a lot. And then once I stopped being mad at God, and this is a little secret, once I stopped being mad at God about where I currently was at, and I started being more appreciative of God for where I am at, that's the more God started opening up doors for me. And that's the more God started showing me more of the reason of why I had to go through what I had to go through. And it was to break the cycle of homelessness off of many people that are going through it now. He wanted me to break the cycle off of generations that has to do with my family that have been evicted, and that has been homeless. So whatever you going through, God is using it to break cycles, to break generational curses, so that your people, your family can be free, and they won't never have to go through any of that. Kids that are coming up in these generations of y'all families, God don't want them experiencing poverty. He don't want them experiencing homelessness. He don't want them to experience drug addiction. He don't want them to experience prostitution. He don't want them to be worshiping idols. So for everything that you're going through right now, God is taking you through that thing and not taking it away from you, but is strengthening you in it and giving you peace, because God wants what He created for you to do to come forth. And He has called many of you all to be generational curse breakers. So that struggle or that situation that you in, you breaking those curses off of them generations that's coming up after you, that's in your bloodline, that for many years was never broken. So don't despise the hard times, and don't despise where you are at right now. Give God the praise and the glory and the honor. And don't give up, because there's some people that's depending on y'all. And I'm telling y'all the truth. It's people that's depending on y'all. So y'all gotta make it. Y'all gotta make it. You were called and chosen by God to make it. So you gotta make it. So hang in there and don't give up. But continue to try God. Continue to try God. And I love each and every one of y'all. I thank the Holy Spirit for this message for many of you all. But don't give up. Try God. All right? And I'll see y'all on the next video. I gotta go. God bless each and every one of you. See you later.